Did you know that Ted Kennedy once played in the Notre Dame spring game? That's right, Ted Kennedy, brother to President John F. Kennedy. Most of you are going to know that, at least if you're as old as I am. You certainly know that. And senator from Massachusetts. Ted Kennedy was senator from Massachusetts for 47 years. He once played in the Notre Dame spring game. For more on that, go to fightingirishpreview.com and you can read all about it. You can read about the history, a little bit about the spring game. And yes, Ted Kennedy once played in the spring game. For fightingirishpreview.com, I'm Phil Houk, and these are my final thoughts just before kickoff of the 93rd annual Blue Gold game. Last year, it was the Sam Hartman show. What is it going to be this year? Well, here's what I'll be watching today. First, Notre Dame has to replace Joe Alt and Blake Fisher. Both of those guys are going to the NFL. The two big tackles on that offensive line. That's a big thing you got to replace. I'm going to be watching the battles today between Charles Jagasaw and Tosh Baker. They're the incumbents, or they look to be the successors at those positions. And I'm going to look and see how they protect the quarterback. So if you hear the names like R.J. Oben, who's a defensive end, Bubakar Traore, Jordan Botello, those are the defensive ends. They're going to be battling with those new tackles. So keep an eye on that. We'll see how those tackles are doing. We're also going to see how the pass rush starts to stack up with those new guys. And did I mention protecting the quarterbacks? And of course, we're going to be watching quarterbacks today. And Notre Dame's got 4 of them. 3 of them are going to play. Riley Leonard will not play today. He had a little procedure on his ankle last month, and he should be good to go in the spring. He actually looks very mobile. He looks pretty good, but they're going to keep him out today. No need to risk him. Steve Angeli listed as the number 2 guy. He'll kind of be the number 1 quarterback today. Outstanding in his role in the Sun Bowl last year. Watch him today. Kenny Minchey, he's the number 3 guy. Number 2 today. And Kenny Minchey's been explosive in spring practice so far. He throws a really good ball, can run well. Good words have been coming out of practices this spring. But the guy who may be more interesting than anybody to watch today is C.J. Carr. Now, the media had an opportunity to see C.J. Carr, or actually everybody, last Saturday when a scrimmage in the stadium. It was kind of rare that they allowed us in to watch that. No video, no photography for that. But C.J. Carr really lit it up. He's a freshman. That kid's he's a high school senior right now, but he looks very mature. Throws a beautiful ball. It's going to be fun to watch him today. Other than that, let's see, what else are we going to be looking at? I'm also going to be watching the linebackers today, especially names like Jalen Sneed, Kingston Vili Uma Asa, newcomers. They got to replace J.D. Bertrand, Maris Leofau. A lot of potential there, but those guys have got to step up. And wide receivers is another thing. Freshman Michael Gilbert, Cam Williams are expected to see playing time today. But Jordan Greathouse, who came on as a true freshman last year, had a good season. He's really looked like a number 1 guy all throughout the spring so far. So those are some of the things I'll be looking at today. And for Fighting Irish Preview, and fightingirishpreview.com. I'm Phil Houk. We will talk to you after the game, but enjoy it today. If you're at the stadium today, enjoy this nice day. It's a little chilly, but the sun's out. Or if you're at home, it's streaming on Peacock. I know that excites a lot of people, but you will be able to watch the game.